welcome back to the channel. This is Bestie M. I'm Emily, and as the year has started and is continuing. We're in the first week of this new year is ending. I wanted to come over here and talk about things to be considered during this new year and for the rest of your life if you already don't consider these things, or um tips, or I'm not sure how to explain it, but tips or uh wise things to consider, so I'm gonna go straight into it. The first one is so to not force anything. So don't force anything. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and if it's not, it's not. Don't force it. It'll If it is meant to be, it'll come at the time it needs to come, or at the time it needs to help it happen. And it won't, don't force it. Like, if it's not the time, it's not the time. If it's not meant to happen at all, it's not meant to happen at all. Don't force anything, because that could bring stresses in your life if you're trying to force stuff that's not meant to be and not meant to happen. So don't force anything that's not truly necessary, or I mean, yeah. So don't, what that's what I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Just don't force anything. It'll come when it needs to come. And if it's not the moment, it's not the moment. If it's not supposed to happen to you, it's not supposed to happen to you, right? So don't force anything. But that takes me to my second point. That is, don't give up. Don't give up. It's just what it is. Don't give up, right? Don't force anything. But if it's something that you know is meant to happen, just don't give up. Work for it. I'm not saying to force it to happen now, but work for it. Keep working for something. And I know it's contradictory, things, but don't force any. What I'm trying to say is, don't force anything if it's not meant to be, and if it's not meant to happen, and if it's not the time, it's not the time. But also, don't give up. And by that, I means, if it's for me, I want to eventually get into the career in the commercial dance. And at this time, I'm feeling it kind of impossible, but I'm also not just gonna work for it. I mean, I'm not gonna give up, but I'm gonna continue working for it. But if it's not meant to happen now, it's not meant to happen now, and I'm not gonna force it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want those stresses in my life. So yeah, don't give up. If there's something you really want to do, don't give up. Keep working for it, and don't take no. Don't accept any no's, or accept the no's, but also take it as there's other opportunities. So don't give up. Keep working for it. Uh I'm not okay. So I'm gonna be completely clear. These are things, these wise things to consider. Whatever, I'm not sure what to call them. Wise tips, I guess. I'm not saying I do, because I myself tend to give up on things. I tend to force things, but these are things that I want to make sure I take into action, or keep working to take into action. Don't, I don't want to. I might force things here and there, but I'm also, in my mind, I'm taking these into consideration, and I'm taking the fact that if you're forcing things, it can bring stresses into your life. Uh I'm not saying I'm an expert at doing these things. What I'm trying to do with this video is to bring it out more, and uh it's okay not to do these things, but it's also okay to take these things into consideration, especially as a new year starts, and you might be having new journeys, new things happening in your life in this new year. So yeah, I just wanted to be clear. Yeah. If I did, I think I said it, but if I didn't, there it is. Okay, this brings me to my third thing, which is Be authentically yourself. So what I mean by that is be authentically yourself. Don't try to it's better to be yourself, and then it's better to be authentically yourself than being someone you're not, and that could not only hurt you but also hurt those around you. And it's important, it's important to be yourself, be who you want to be, and be like uh like regarding your beliefs, like if there's something you believe, don't give it up. Those are your beliefs, and those are part of yourself, and those are part of who you are. So like be yourself truly, you know what I mean? Like don't try to be someone you're not, there's a lot of people that do that. And not that you do that, but there's a lot of like people do that unconsciously. I would say a lot of people tend to pretend to be someone they're not unconsciously, but that leads to uh that leads to things like forcing things and not giving up. So like don't don't worry about it, and just be yourself, and keep your beliefs, and keep your personality how you want it and how you like it. But don't like try to, you know mold it into something you're not. Like, I don't know what I'm saying, but these are things I feel like sometimes I do that, and sometimes I try to change who, or sometimes I change things in my life because of someone else or someone new in my life or stuff like that. And I find it now, I realize that I shouldn't be doing that, and I know that it messes you up, like it messes your life up sometimes, and it causes stress, it causes anxiety, and it causes a lot of things. So try not to, yeah, like try not to change who you are. But like, I mean, if you want to change who you are, and like and it's part of who you are to change, okay. But if it's not, be yourself truly, and be authentically yourself. Be authentic, be an authentic person, because going back, it could hurt you, it could hurt your life, you could hurt yourself, and you could hurt those around you, or it can cause issues here and there in your life. For my last one, it's around the same thing, but I thought it would need more of a it's I thought it would be its own little thing. It's more on the same page as the last one, but I feel like it needs more of a talk. It needs to be its own point. So the next one is, don't pay too much attention to what others say or think about you. If it's forcing you to change into someone you are not, and to someone who you don't want to change to, you know what I mean? Or let me read it again. Don't pay too much attention to what others say or think about you if it's forcing you to change into someone you are not and don't want to become. And yeah, like if you're hearing things like on social media or through like friend groups that is hurting you, and you're thinking, oh, I need to change because these people think this about me, or it's like it could relate to your personality as a person, but it like obviously could relate to you as your physical body. It could, like, a lot of people um a lot of people end up getting um anorexia and bulimia and diseases like that because people are judging their bodies, are judging how much to eat, how much they drink, or like, or how much to eat, and they have it causes them to have a body dysmorphia, and then they want to change, and it forces them to it forces them to do things they um like to do certain things that they shouldn't be doing, that could lead them to get sick. So like anorexia and bulimia, like people could get those because they're making themselves throw up, and they're not eating as much as they should be, and it's forced their body's going into shutdown mode, but they're losing the weight they want to lose. But I don't know if you anyways, yeah. So don't if you guys don't want to change and you like who you are already, you like how your body looks to yourself, if that's how you like looking and that's how you want to be, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what others think, because it could lead to issues. It could lead to mental health. It could lead to disease. It could lead to different issues in your life, and it's important to take that into consideration. And if you want to change, if it's important, like that's another thing. If you want to change, and if it's like regarding your body, and you see something in your if you see something in yourself that you would like to change physically or mentally or spiritually, or your personality, like if you want to change it, but don't be forced to change it by what others are saying and thinking about you, because of different reasons. It could lead to mental health issues, it could lead to diseases, it could hurt your health could go down. You could yeah, different things could happen, and you don't want these things to happen. So yeah, again, I'm gonna say it because I like how I wrote it on here. Don't pay too much attention to what others say or think about you if it's forcing you to change into someone you are not and don't want to become. Yeah, so with these little points, tips for this new year, I leave you. Yeah, these are things I myself in am gonna try. I've been trying to take into action, into consideration in my life these past few years, and I'm gonna continue it. I just thought I'd share that these are some important things that I think about daily, and I try to embody, and I try to take into my own life. So yeah, I just wanted to share these with you. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any other little points or wise things to say in the comments, say it, share it with those who watch the videos. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you here before I ramble on like I always do. But thank you for watching. Again, happy New Year. May this 2024 be full of success, and may all your guys' wishes come true this year. I wish everybody health and success. Yeah. This is the first video of the year, so thank you so much for watching. Happy 2024. Make sure to give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not yet. Also, make sure to turn on the notification bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. Yeah. Follow the Instagram at bestiem.23. Thank you. And don't forget, besties that shine together, stay together. Bye.